before you go saying, oh my God, I can't believe you did that, and why would you do that? Because I did, because I wanted to, and it really doesn't matter why, because I'm having fun, and that's the most important about it, right? So what am I talking about, and why do I got a helmet on my head? Is because, yeah, I'm still riding, and we're only 2 days away from November. But what am I riding? Well, it's something kindly completely different. What is it? It's that. That's right, man. I've gone electric only for the cold winter riding months and the days that I can kind of get out in the afternoon and just have some fun. Why am I doing it? Because I can. All right, let's go. All right, so welcome back to another upload of It's a Dire Thing, and I am here on my super awesome scooter. So I am running the Apollo Phantom V3. Yeah, so you know what? I decided that I wanted to get myself something just to mess around with, that you didn't have to go super far. Oh, let me go up here. Let me cross over. And I wanted to kind of get a little feeling again for riding, but not having to be on the motorcycle for the little tiny commutes that I do, which is kind of pointless because especially that we're getting into the colder months now. You know what? The mornings are into the negatives. Oh, we got to stop here. Yeah, so we're getting into the colder months now. So to take a motorcycle out in the morning to go to work, it's kind of really pointless. So if I can do this and get the quick fix of feeling like I'm riding on the afternoons with a scooter, and I've always been interested in scooters, especially now that they have quite a bit of performance, I said, why the hell not, right? So this is where we're at today. I'm riding home. So I commute to work with my significant other, and while she continues to work after hours, whereas I finish at 4:30. So rather than me sitting around waiting, I might as well just get on the scoot and ride home because it's not very far to go. Though I should be walking, but I don't want to walk because I'm lazy, and I quite enjoy having fun with different products. So anyways, got myself the V3 Phantom Apollo by Apollo, and I'm really super happy with it. Get the biggest questions off the topic right now. Top speed, this is a dual motor, 1200 watt dual motor, all-wheel drive, I guess if you want to call it that. Top speed with me on it at 235 pounds is at 65 kilometers an hour. So that's pretty cool, right? So normally I prefer to ride on the sidewalks, but I'll ride on the road just to make it a little bit smoother. There is a couple of things I have noticed with the Apollo V series. Even though there's like 3 models that they're claiming to have, I find that there tends to be a lot of variations within the models itself, right? So, you know, a V3, I find they're not all the same, and I'm hoping this is where I'm going to kind of be able to assist as I get more familiar with my particular model. Oh, we're green, so I'm gonna go. A lot of times the information I'm searching up to help me understand the unit that I have is not necessarily generating in the search, whether if it's on YouTube or videos or Instagram and stuff like that, and even just basic web pages. So I will be doing a lot of that for a lot of us in regards to how to fix or what to look for and what to do. So there'll be a series. Ooh, I cannot one hand the scooter, so you definitely got to be 2 hands on this thing. So that's definitely a learning curve. But yeah, I hope to be able to kind of create a small series of some informational videos of what to do, how to do it, what to look for, and at the same time as well having some fun. So it's a bit cold today. We're like just topping at 10 degrees. and it feels like 5 degrees. And as you saw there, I got, hey, come on, what are you waiting for? You don't need to stop that long. Silly, silly people. Ooh, it's electric. He's electric. I'm electric. We're both electric. We're racing electrics. Woohoo! But he is being a bit silly. I guess we'll do this speed. It's quite fun that on a scooter you can kind of break the speed limit, which is so cool. Anyways, but yeah, riding the Apollo is quite interesting. So as you can see, this unit is equipped with both brakes, which is mechanical disc brakes and pads, just like a motorcycle. Front is on the right side, the rear is on the left side. And then there's this little button here that you see me kind of pressing as I'm slowing down. That's called the regenerative braking. So regen braking, basically it's reversing the power back into the motors. So it's actually recharging the battery, but at the same time, it's also acting as a brake. So that I think is really cool because it prolongs your brake wear, right? Or reduces the amount of brake wear compared to your traditional disc brakes or you know, rubber pad brakes that are on rims. So super wicked. So this machine also, the V3, does have the upgraded controller, speed controller. And you can tell that it's the V3 by looking at the bottom of the unit, and you'll see that the controller is actually exposed. So there's a cutout at the bottom of your fairing there. I'll get a picture and I'll put it up as well, just so you kind of get a better understanding. Again, an easy way to identify if it's a V3 or newer is that you do have the regen braking system and you do have a round cluster, whereas some of the Gen 2s did not, but there were kits that you can kind of upgrade your Gen 2 to a Gen 3. So you got to be careful in regards to what you're buying. You can always verify by serial number, but a quick, easy way to identify it is the upgraded at the bottom of the platform, your battery platform, is where you would see the speed controller exposed. So dual suspension on each wheel, right? So it's only 2 wheels. It's got coilover springs, man. Coilover springs for a scooter. That's pretty rock and roll. Used market here in Canada, they vary between, yeah, I would have to say 1,500 to 18, low 2,000s. So they are still quite a pricey scooter. Now, if you luck out, like myself, as what I did, I really lucked out, and I ended up getting this one for $1,000, which, you know what, that is just, that's super cool. You can't go wrong with something like that for $1,000. Grips, I did a swap out on my grips. I just don't like the stock grips that are included. All right, let's go. So bike path. Sorry, dear. Woohoo! Our scooters kind of like accepted within the not the market, but within. Oh, look at that! I got some dirt. We're gonna go off-road. Are they accepted within? Oh, that's so dear. I'm gonna go this way. How about that? I'm doing off-road. That's what's really cool with these. These are kind of like a little bit of a crossover tire, right? So they're not super straight street tires, but they are a little bit of a hybrid tire, right? So they do got a little bit of traction. There are many tires out there that you can actually buy, which are pretty cool and fairly inexpensive. You're looking at around $90 for 2 sets of tires and 2 sets of tubes for this. So, but anyways, what I was getting to before, God, I can't remember. I was having so much fun. Oh yeah, is scooters kind of like accepted within the environment, within the neighborhood and the community, I guess you can call it. For the most part, I think they're somewhat tolerated. I know as a driver, as a car driver, some scooter riders really piss me off because they think that they're above the law and that they don't need to follow stop signs and lights and stuff like that, and they can just kind of go anywhere they want. You know what? You got to follow the rules like as if you're a cyclist too, right? So be smart and just be respectful for the others around you. So I try to do that, but I'm still only fairly new at it. So we'll see what happens here. You know, again, if you respect the rules, respect the law, then there shouldn't be an issue, right? So I try not to ride on sidewalks because I know it can kind of annoy pedestrians, and you know, they say, you know, sidewalks are for people who are walking and not for cyclists. But again, the way drivers are here in the Toronto region, I sometimes rather not take chances with cars on the road. So if I can be on the sidewalk, I'd rather be on the sidewalk. But as you can see, I'm just kind of using the little back roads and the basic roads. So that really kind of shouldn't cause any conflict with anybody or put myself into any jeopardy, right? So, but I am being smart. So see, I'm being a good Samaritan, and I am doing all my stops that I need to, and still trying to maintain myself off of the road for as much as I can anywhere I go. But the nice thing about a scooter is you know, I can go into a park and I can ride up a hill on the grass and park myself, because you all know that I do like to fly drones. So this kind of allows me to get where I want to go without having to deal or try to find actual physical parking for my motorcycle or my car without getting in anybody's way. And for the most part, people don't complain about people who are on scoots and doing stuff like that. So I am going to go this side. So that's one of many reasons why I ended up buying a scooter, just so I can kind of get around locally and do the little fun things that I want. And then as well, you don't have to go far to have fun. So unlike in a motorcycle and stuff like that, you kind of have to travel quite some way to get to like some nice twisty roads and some pretty cool scenic areas and stuff like that. Whereas on a scooter within the city, there's all sorts of trails and bicycle paths and back trails and stuff like that that you can do, but you can't do it on a motorized vehicle, where, you know, it's a little bit more tolerable, I guess, a little bit more accepted on a scooter. So that's why I also got that. So if I do need a quick fix, I don't have to be out all day and I can just enjoy myself having fun with it. So anyways, those are the reasons why I got myself a scooter. And like I said, hopefully I will bring some more to the table as we progress within the scoot world. So till next time, y'all be safe, have fun, take care, be good. Don't forget, keep it covered. All right.